Yes, top of the morning, man. This is the sauce, hot sauce, duck sauce, shy sauce experience, man. So, man, last night it broke, was all over the internet. I did not come back on. I did put out some content. We're staying on top of things over here. We are on top of things, right? But I did not come back on and do the store thing, right? This is the store thing, man. We are going to gossip like we are at the store. A lot of guys sit around and gossip. They do the gossip thing. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gossiping like we are sitting in front of the store. But this is not gossip. This is actual news. TMZ, Fox, all of these major news platforms have reported this. That yellow beezy has been arrested and charged with murder for hire, basically, or the death of MO3. Now, I was watching a lot of the blogs, Texas, Dallas area. Oh, they are big on the blogs. Like, if you a blogger down there and you love to gossip and spill the tea, you probably are all in the mix. You're probably all in the mix, especially down there, right? Because this is what they do. They love to gossip. They was really at it, but they've been at it. Remember when a lot of this was taking place, um, and it took place many years ago. They were putting everybody's name in the hat. Trap Boy Freddy, because these guys put themselves in the hat. Though I'm gonna talk about that too. But Yellow Beezy and Earl Spence and all of these guys, man, Rainwater, all these guys. And then the one thing about the Dallas streets, internet street, they're going to gossip and put out content and try to get clicks and views. But now the actual authorities, right, have made an arrest in connection to this, right? Because remember, they got the active shooters that were on the highway that did this with the assault rifles. But more is going to come out. But I guess the Kevon White guy who said he told. Now, is Yellow Beezy going to tell? Because remember, and I was watching last night, a lot of guys, they was saying that this was a joint effort, right? Now, remember when it first happened? I think he's incarcerated right now. He's in Fed custody. Trap Boy Freddy was out there. Like, you ever watch the Gotti movie? Remember when they did the hit and they was watching, overlooking? I remember Trap Boy Freddy. He was on the highway, the three-way, when it was shut down. And he was like, damn, what happened? And all this dumb shit. Remember he did all of that? Right? He did all of that. I'm not going to play it, but maybe I will play it. Fuck it, right? I'm a content creator. Maybe I will play it. But remember when Yellow Beezy, because I seen people playing it last night when MO3 did, lose his life, and Yellow Beezy was toasting and he bringing in the new year and celebrating and saying all kinds of subliminal stuff. I wonder if they're going to use some of these things. I wonder if they're going to use some of these things, man. The feds or the authorities that have arrested him, since they are saying that he put up the money, right? I wonder if they're even going to go back to, and I remember a particular guy that I don't really like him. He's an internet goofball, man. He's a lot of these internet goofballs. I don't like these guys because they want to know everything, and when you try to share information with them, and they're jealous of you, they just, that's why I don't really deal with a lot of these guys. But I remember when they were saying, and this particular guy who does absolutely nothing at all, the incident that took place with Earl Spence when he flipped over the car, and they were saying that he was being chased down by MO3, and you even see the alleged car that MO3 was shot down in. It looked like that was the car, and I remember telling somebody, I was like, "Yo, this is what they're saying down there." And when people are so fanned out, or they are so, like I just said, I'm gonna say the word I like to use. When they're such dick eaters and idol worshippers of people, they don't want to believe or understand what is being talked about. They will always be in denial on things. So when that video surfaced and it was a car speeding off, right? Speeding off. Remember when the whole Earl Spence thing? You see Earl Spence hot tailing it up out of there and flipping over, and then a car rides by. They don't. Where do they do that at? Right? Where do they do that at? I work on the roads, for profession. When I see an accident or others see an accident, especially an accident that graphic, are you going to speed off? Or are you going to pull over like, oh my God, is that person okay? But this car actually sped off. Like, yo, you just didn't see this guy get, thrusted out of his car, and his car was in the Olympics. Basically did a tumbling and fumbling act. You just sped off. But I remember being like, yo, that's what they saying. And if that car can't chase down a Ferrari, they just didn't want, okay, but whatever. Right? But whatever, whatever. It's different strokes for different folks. But now, I wonder if they're going to tie all of this all in now. Because one thing about these people, that when they make these arrests and they do these charges, right? That's why it seems like it takes years and years. And people are like, oh man, I beat it. I'm in the clear. No, they be gathering up that concrete evidence. So when they come and put the squeeze on you, because that's what they do. They put the squeeze on you to make you sing. And Yellow's a singer. Well, he's a rapper. He's a rapper himself. So he's not a singer. He's a rapper. He's a rapper, but I wonder if he's singing, because when you look at this article, his lawyer could not be reached. But a lot of times, guys like him, they turn into he's a rapper. I said rapper. He's a rapper. He's a rapper, not a singer. But a lot of times, guys like him in his situation, who have a lot, right? They have a lot. They got a lot going on. They're not like the other guy. The other guy, he told, apparently he had to, because they locked Yellow Beezy up for murder for hire. So it didn't stop right there. Kimon White, who the article states right here, this is a TMZ article, but there's many. We can go and look at Fox. There's so many articles on this now, but this is TMZ. The article states here, that's the gunman. This is the scene, man. I remember this scene. It was vivid. November 11th, 2020. So this was 5 years ago, in a sense. But here, Kimon White, who was caught and charged on this, apparently had to, right? He must have, but more information will come out. But he said that he was paid. Now, how was the Texas laws? On that? Apparently, the Texas laws are serious, because they are charging Yellow Beezy for murder for hire. Murder for hire. Now, Yellow Beezy, like I said, the prominent rapper, probably most known for his affiliation with Earl Spence. That's what I'm going to say, because he's always rocking the Man Down promotion chain, right? And he's, remember they was partying. I remember, I'm only speaking on this because I do the boxing thing, but I remember him partying with Earl Spence and all of the Earl Spence. What's the name that they give him? The Spencerholics. They was like, oh, he's just having a good time with his friend. This is when Earl Spence was known to be out there partying and drinking and all of that. And they were like, oh, he's just having a good time with friends. That's what my recollection of Yellow Beezy is with Earl Spence. I remember being in Dallas, Texas, and meeting him when he walked him out at the Frisco, at the store. That's all me, baby. Yeah, so, and I was hearing the blogging people last night, man. The Texas blogs, one thing about that, man, they are going to spill the tea. They are going to spill the tea. They are going to, do the gossip thing. That's what they do. And they wasn't, they was talking. They was talking. So if they're talking, hopefully this guy's not talking, but I guess he's going to be talking too. And it just goes back. It just goes back to when this first happened, and there was so many different stories on who they did this. They all conspired because MO3 was alleged terrorizing everybody, and they all conspired to get rid of him. And if that is true, remember, these are the stories that they were saying. And I'm a blogger, so I'm going to talk about it. And it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do. But if this is all true now, because, Yellow Beezy has been arrested. His name was in the mix, right? If this is all true, does it stop with Yellow Beezy? Or will there be more arrests? Or will there be more arrests? Like, I'm not going to stay on too long. I got other things to go do, but I just wanted to come on and just do what I do, right? Put my blog out there now, right? Whether you guys receive it, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, it's on you. I'm just doing me. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. Got on designer on me. Man, I think this guy's going to sing now. Well, not sing. He's going to rap. He's going to rap for them people, man. So if you had anything to do with this with him, he is going to tell it. He tell it. Yes, he's going to tell it. So you better hope that. And now in society, this day and age, with the eagle in the sky, the eye in the sky, they know everything already, man. They already know everything, man. They're gonna bring up all those old videos where he was celebrating and dancing. Maybe he did a toast. I remember seeing that, like, damn. I was like, that shit is. I would see. I would do some. Maybe I'll do some content on that. Maybe I'm getting better. I'll be at the desk a lot. Maybe I'll do some content on that. Because it's easy to do now. I got the software. I got the stuff going on. Yeah, maybe I did, because remember he celebrated. He did a toast, and I remember I was like, damn, that's not really that subliminal, but yeah, you are celebrating this man's death like you had something to do with it. Like, I know they did have a past, and when he got shot up, Mo3 put out rap songs and all of that. But you, like, okay, I know you want to, you want to take acknowledgement, but a murder is a murder. Now, a shooting is a shooting that you survived, right? But you was not murdered. Well, Mo3 was murdered in a public display like that. You see that? You see TMZ's picture. This was a public display on a freeway down there, and the videos was just out. You see the videos. There was so much footage of this. And I remember, you celebrating and dancing. But that's what you like to do. You like to dance. I'm talking about Yellow. You're a dancer, You're the dancer. You dance, right? But when you did that video, I was like, that is. I remember saying to myself, watching a lot of blogs, I'm like, that's kind of self-incriminating. If what these people are alleging, because at the time this was all alleged, but now being that they made the arrest, it's no longer alleged, right? I'm learning how to do the blog and shit, right? But yeah, now that it's no longer alleged, I was saying to myself, I was like, yo, this guy's self-incriminating himself. If he is like the authorities saying, the person that put the money up, this is self-incriminating. Why would you toast up and do all these things? And just like I said, his partner, when I seen him do his IG post, when he was like, God damn, what the hell is going on? Why the problem? I said, oh man, this guy thinks he's John Gotti. Because remember, if you watch, when Paulie was hit, and the Gambino crime family and all that, it was a takeover when John and them put the hit out, and they took over. Remember, they observed it. They was there at the steakhouse. They watched it. Remember, that was an epic scene in the movie. I said, damn, these guys are reliving the movies. Young gangsters, they reliving the movies. Now, Yellow Beezy had his moment when he did the toast. I bet you they're going to use all of that. We just got to wait to see, though. And I bet you Kemon White said he turned into Nino Brown. Remember that scene in New Jack City? Kemon White turned into Nino Brown. They had him on the stand, but they didn't have him on the stand. They just had him in the interrogation room. He said, if I'm going down, take a whole bunch of people with me. He said, he paid me. Man, but we got to just wait to see how this plays out, man. We just got to wait to see how this plays out. Now, please, for all you guys that, like to mimic and go behind my work, by all means, go behind my work, man. It's free enterprise, open enterprise. Go behind my work. This is just my blog on it. This is just my take on it. This is just my take on it. But I think in how society is wrapped up nowadays with nobody holding the water, I think Yellow Beezy is going to sing a little bit too. So if you was involved, and from what the blog was talking about, Yellow Beezy was not alone. He was not alone. Yeah, they was still up, man. One thing about, like I said, the Texas, and that's why I was laughing a couple weeks ago when those dudes wanted to fight me. I'm like, nigga, fight your community. All you niggas in Texas do is spill the tea on the internet. You guys are the biggest bloggers, man. You got all the bloggers down there. That's all they do is just whatever happens in the streets, they bring it to the internet. But you get mad at others that want to speak on what the stuff is being talked about on the internet. Well, this ain't being talked about on the internet no more. This is being talked about on the news, God damn it. Because this man has been charged, as you can see. Look, he has been charged, and I will even pull it up to the extent to right here. Look, I will take it back to right here. That on me, baby. That on me, baby. That on me, baby. Yes, he has been charged. Right, look, here it is right here. Look, this is, you guys can see that, right? Dallas rapper Yellow Beezy charged with hiring hitman to kill MO3. This was on Fox 4 Dallas. So this ain't just the blog talking about. USA Today. Yellow Beezy arrested and charged with capital murder and the death of rapper MO3. Dallas News. NBC 5. Dallas rapper Yellow Beezy charged in the murder of MO3, accused of hiring hitman. And I'm going to tell you something. Like I said yesterday, a little short I put out, he does have bread to fight this. But at the end of the day, the district attorneys and all these people, they want a big splash. They want a big fish. They want a big fish. Kemon White is who? He's a crash dummy in this sense. That is why this right here made the headlines. Kemon was locked up for the shooting for quite some time now. But what is the bigger, catchier headline? This guy, the big guy, right? He put the money up, the big guy. And he's really not that big anymore, but other than his affiliations with certain people, like he's been attached to Deion Sanders in Colorado and all of that. And maybe I think he even got a song with Deion Sanders. That might be one of the most notable things right now for him, because the other one was the walkout with Earl Spence. And always hanging with Earl Spence, because I believe he was even rocking the Earl Spence Man Down promotion charm. I wonder if he's still rocking that. He might have to pawn that now. Because them lawyer fees is going to be a mother. You fighting a capital murder. Yeah, capital murder. But that's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. Oh, look, and I got a lot of the juices and berries up out of this, what I wanted to. Another 20 minutes. I'm about to wrap this up, man. But, let's just keep an eye on this, man. It's like news is all over, man. Arrests are being made, and that's the one thing about these guys. I wonder, is this a Fed charge? Are the Feds going to pick this up? Because the actual shooting was November 11th of 2020. We are in 2025, and they arrested him in connection with this. So, he's going to have his day in court. And a lot of the information is going to surface. And then we'll probably revisit this. We definitely will revisit this. But that's all I got for you. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. How is the content looking now? How am I doing now? But this is the Source Experience. The news by Shaw News. You do have what? Options. Holla. Yeah. We got better. We did, right? Did we get better or what, man? Huh? Is it better? Or do I still got to say my other line? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimonteloa. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.